Now we're here looking at the malting barley variety test for the state of North Carolina. We have this test out at 3 locations. This year there are 12 malting barley varieties in the test, and this is a commercial test that supplements the work that Dr. David Marshall does in the USDA breeding program, where he tests many malting barley varieties across a huge geography. But for now, we're going to take a look at these commercial varieties and see what they have to offer for the season. One of the important things we need to think about for growing malting barley is quality. This is not a grain that's going to be going for feed, so we have to be very careful about what the quality of it is so that it can be accepted at your end user delivery point. Maltsters are really interested in 2-row barleys, so the majority of the barley in this test are 2 rows of grain versus 6 rows of grain. We do have Thoroughbred as a 6-row variety for a check, and that particular variety also does well as a malting variety. However, sometimes those 6-row varieties don't have plump enough grains to make malt quality. So the other aspects of quality we have to think about are whether or not there's any aflatoxin. So barley is a crop that's susceptible to head scab, and so fungicide applications are really important for making sure that we don't have high levels of aflatoxin when we get ready to deliver barley for malt. Essentially, maltsters expect to have a 0 DON level and don't accept material above 1 part per million. Malt quality is also important, so many maltsters are going to do a test on a batch that comes in to make sure that it has the proper enzymatic numbers so that it can malt appropriately. Remember, they're trying to germinate this crop or germinate this seed and then dry it back down. So the quality considerations outside of DON level are size of the grain and the enzyme activity in that grain related to pre-sprouting. So any grain that's pre-sprouted is really going to affect whether or not we can make quality malt. So they want essentially 100% germination, 0 DON, and very plump grains. When selecting a variety for malting, you want to make sure that you're choosing that variety based on the characteristics we talked about today. To find information about those characteristics, you can visit the NCOVT website, which is shown at the bottom of your screen here. And you can also use information that is put out each year by the USDA Malt Barley Breeding Program run by Dr. David Marshall, and that website is also shown below.